Dexter.
Please let this be another hallucination. And nope.
Wow. It's like seeing a ghost.
I know what you mean. It's been a while, huh?
Why Jim Lindsay? Faking your death?
I don't know. I needed a new start. My life had become such hell.
But I'm still a little confused.
Here we go.
And I get this call from the chief of police here, who I guess was your girlfriend. And then she said the craziest thing. She intimated that you were the Bay Harbor butcher.
What the fuck? Angela and I always had a volatile relationship, but wow, she must have been really pissed at me when she called you. Crazy.
It gets crazier. I hop on a plane, arrive to find that your girlfriend shot you. And when I talk with her the very next day, after her calling me with that accusation, she's backtracked on everything. Made a mistake, she says. Hell of a mistake. Shooting your boyfriend because you think he's a serial killer. It's just this one thing I can't seem to let go of. Maria La Guetta. You remember Maria?
Of course I do.
Maria told me, in confidence, that she was certain that you were the Bay Harbor butcher. Crazy, huh?
Insane.
But then Maria was killed by some old cartel shithead.
Or Deb. It was tough times.
Fucking A, it was tough. But we all know that the Bay Harbor butcher was Dokes, right? What was it he used to call you?
He called me a lot of things.
You fucking weirdo. Fucking creep job. Fucking freak-tard. Psycho.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're the Bay Harbor butcher.
He liked creep motherfucker.
Dokes always had a way with words.
You okay?
Yeah. It's been fun traveling down memory lane with you, buddy. But I could use some rest, I think.
I'll be back tomorrow. Man, I don't really mean to be a pest. I'd really like to see my friend. Could you check again?
Sorry, he's still in the shower.
It's been 45 minutes.
Sir, you can't just...
Dexter, you okay, amigo? Fuck! So I'm at a loss here. How is it that Dexter just disappeared?
Dexter?
Dexter Morgan. You knew him as Jim Lindsay.
Yes, of course. He left. I don't know that he technically disappeared. Not in like a magical sort of way, I mean.
You see, Dexter, Jim, was a very good friend of mine, and I'm concerned about him. The doc said he should have stayed in the clinic for at least another couple of weeks. So I'm worried that maybe his head is not exactly right.
He's been through an awful lot.
What can you tell me to help me find him? What was he like here?
Everyone liked Jim. A nice man. I don't know too many personal details about him. He liked tuna.
Tuna?
Yes, tuna melts to be precise.
Doesn't it seem odd to you that he left in such a hurry?
He's free to go. I sure feel bad for him.
Why?
Oh, he and Angela breaking up the way they did? And then Angela shooting him and is nearly dying out there in the snow? Wherever he is, he must be miserable.
Hey, could I get some more of those sour pickles?
Do you know where he might have gone? Did he travel much while he was here?
People moved to Iron Lake because they like the peace and quiet.
How did he leave here? He have a car?
He had a pickup truck.
Can you set it up that you get notified if the truck shows up anywhere? If he gets a ticket, it's sold, keep me informed.
I can do that. Sure.
There's not much more I can do here. I guess I'll fly home tomorrow.
Be happy to give you a ride to the airport. You can stop here first for pancakes.
Hey, Teddy. What's going on?
Oh, you know, just another day. Protecting and serving. Oh, listen, we got a hit on Jim's truck. Dexter Morgan's truck.
Where?
New York City. Truck matching his license plate got a speeding ticket. Got the report right here. I can fax it to you.
Now, just give me the name and address of the driver.
Fuck, Angel, you retiring? Yeah. You're old, but you're not that old.
Word got out, huh?
Yeah.
And I was gonna tell you.
Yeah, you gonna tell me when now?
Sorry, man. It's just, I've had enough of homicide. After 30 years, I'm eligible for my pension, so I'm gonna enjoy it.
Doing what? What, are you gonna open another restaurant? Write a novel? Start a podcast?
Yeah, don't tell me you're gonna start an OnlyFans account. I mean, I'll be supportive, but I ain't gonna like it.
No. I'm gonna do some traveling. I got some personal shit to take care of.
Personal shit. Gotta settle an old score, or...
Like some fucking Jason Statham movie?
Look, you ever have that one thing you just can't let go?
Yeah. An Eastern European stripper. This is a terrible fucking idea.
That wasn't that bad of an idea.
Come on, man. Talk to me. What the fuck's going on?
When it all goes down, believe me, you'll understand. But for now, the less you know, the better.
Oh, we at least gotta have a drink in your honor, right? I got 3 Don Julio 1942. Neat. My partner over here is retiring after, what, 40 years of being one of Miami's finest. Thank you.
All right, well, here's to Angel Batista, the captain with the most passion.
I love you guys. Come here.
All right. That's enough now.
So you were close with my dad?
Worked with him 20 years. Went through a lot together.
Like what?
He was the witness at my wedding. My ex, Maria, also worked at the station, so we had to do it under QT to protect our jobs. Pulled your dad in the last minute. Guy barely even knew what was happening.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Your dad is actually the reason I was in Iron Lake a few weeks ago.
So you heard the news that he was shot and killed?
Sorry for your loss. I heard you were in Iron Lake, too. Left in a hurry.
Yeah, I went up there to find my dad. Hadn't seen him in years. Turns out he wasn't the dad I needed. And when everything blew up, I split.
Sorry Dexter wasn't the guy you thought he was. I actually had a similar experience.
With your dad?
With yours.
I'm not running into you by chance, am I?
Did Dexter ever share anything about his past with you? About why he left Miami?
I should probably get back to work.
My ex-wife had this theory, one that's haunted me for years. That your dad was the infamous serial killer, the Bay Harbor Butcher.
What?
I get this must be overwhelming. But if you know anything, you can tell me. Your dad's gone. Nothing you say can hurt him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please, I need the closure.
I wish I could help. Good luck.
I'm in the city a few more days if you want to talk. Detective Wallace?
How can we help you?
Angel Batista, Miami homicide. I heard about the body you found cut into 9 pieces. I once worked a case in Miami that was eerily similar. Was never sure we caught the right guy. You mind if I pick your brain a minute?
How much time do you have?
As much as you're willing to give. How about a cup of coffee?
I'm guessing you didn't come back with more cute Miami stories.
I just heard about a guest at your hotel. You ever meet Ryan Foster?
Meet a lot of people at a hotel.
Or you might remember this one. Came in 1 piece, left in 9.
Yeah, I saw that guy in the news.
Funny thing is, that's exactly the way the Bay Harbor Butcher did it.
I really hope they catch that guy.
I spoke to the lead on the case, Detective Wallace. She said the cleanup of the suspected murder site was impeccable, almost as if the culprit was an expert or learned from one.
That sounds crazy.
Less crazy if you know the son of a notorious serial killer was at the same hotel that night. I didn't mention anything about you yet. And I don't have to. I'm just looking for confirmation about Dexter.
I already told you I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, honestly, that guy Ryan sounded like a real asshole. Good riddance. Did your dad make it seem like that's all he was doing? Taking out the worst criminals? Making the world a better place? Like he was some sort of dark avenger? A lot of innocent people died because of your dad. People that I loved. My ex-wife, Maria La Guetta, your Aunt Deb, your mother.
Sounds like you've gone down a real conspiratorial rabbit hole. Good luck getting out of it. We're done here.
This is a dark path you're going down. I truly hope you don't become like your dad. Detectives, you got a minute? Got something I want to run by you. I don't think Mia LaPierre killed Ryan Foster. You've got the wrong person.
We just talked through this.
Continue, Captain.
As I told you before, the Foster case reminded me of a serial killer from Miami. A person I worked with, the Bay Harbor Butcher.
James Dokes.
Not exactly. I mean, James Dokes was named by the FBI as the Bay Harbor Butcher. But this last year, I've learned new information that makes me suspect a different co-worker from back then. A forensic analyst from Miami Metro. Dexter Morgan. Now, when I heard the details of Ryan Foster's body being chopped up into 9 pieces, exactly the MO of the Bay Harbor Butcher, I had a hunch that it was the work of the real killer.
So you think this old co-worker killed Ryan Foster?
No. Dexter was in a coma at the time of Ryan's death.
What?
In a clinic upstate.
Captain, I must inform you at this point you are not making any sense.
Dexter has a son. A young man by the name of Harrison Morgan. He's a bellman.
I'm familiar with Harrison Morgan.
I believe Harrison Morgan killed Ryan Foster, using methods taught to him by his father. And then Dexter Morgan planted Ryan's watch in Mia LaPierre's rental to frame her and exonerate his son.
How would this Dexter Morgan even find Lady Vengeance to make this whole elaborate plan possible?
Simple. The Bay Harbor Butcher was known for hunting down and killing other serial killers.
But he didn't kill her.
Right, but
What is it that you want, Captain Batista?
I know you're on the list to talk to Mia LaPierre after the FBI.
Yeah, us and a dozen other homicide units from across the country. The line is long.
Let me tag along. All I need to do is show Mia Dexter's photo, and if she recognizes him, I'll know I'm onto something. We all have that one case that haunts us. The one we can't let go of until we get it right. The Bay Harbor Butcher is that case for me. I mean, don't you find it a little strange that just before we're about to ask Lady Vengeance if she knows Dexter Morgan, she up and kills herself?
77% of all jail suicides occur between a detainee being charged and convicted.
Don't mess with Detective Wallace and statistics. She's a freaking numbers ninja.
None of this adds up. Do you seriously believe that the security cameras just happened to go down on Mia's cell block the very moment she offs herself?
The OIG report found widespread camera deficiencies throughout the facility.
Do you ever just trust your gut?
It's like I'm back in Miami.
Batista. Aha! See, there you go. Keep it straight. That's it. Let that on my guy. There you go. See?
Dexter! Look who we met! Hey!
Surprise, hermano.
Angel! What are you doing here?
Just passing through, I thought I'd try to catch you.
Good timing. You almost missed him.
I taught this guy how to salsa 30 years ago.
Ah, that was a different life.
Same dance. Got yourself a good situation here. Real nice folks.
I got lucky.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Won your car ride and got a job, friends, a place to stay. Then again, you always had a knack for winning people over.
And keeping secrets. Why didn't you tell us you worked for the police?
So much has happened since then. Hey, buddy, it's late. Why don't you let me give you a ride back to wherever you're staying and we can catch up in the car? How's that sound, hermano? I'm only gonna say this once. Stay away from me, from my house, my family, and especially my son.
You think I'm just gonna back off? Let you get away with what you did to Maria and Dokes and Deb?
You don't want to get into this.
Or what? What are you gonna do? Pretty damn coincidental you becoming a rideshare driver just when there's a serial killer taking out rideshare drivers. That's a move right out of the Bay Harbor Butcher's playbook.
If I really am who you think I am, this can't possibly end well for you.
I'll take my chances, buddy.
This is where you get out.
She cried to the southern Looks as though there'll be more pain. It's gonna be a showdown.
For the official record, this is Captain Angel Batista. I am currently in New York collecting evidence to prove that my former colleague Dexter Morgan is in fact the Bay Harbor Butcher. I've placed a tracer in Mr. Morgan's vehicle, and I will be logging locations where Dexter spends significant periods of time. Dexter lives in a basement apartment, 7701 Forest Avenue in Queens. Most days and evenings, Dexter drives for a ride-sharing service. He often stops for up to 30 minutes to pick up fares around JFK, LaGuardia, and Grand Central Station. Dexter is a man of routine. He frequents 2 different diners and a Cuban joint. The Guarano's decent, but anyway. Mr. Morgan doesn't spend too much time away from home, except to do his ride shares. By establishing his routine in the city, I intend to note any anomalies from his daily pattern, so I can be there when he strikes again.
Sometimes I think it's easier for a person to die than change. Do you think you can change? Time for Vinny to become someone else's problem.
Where's Dexter?
Out of my way, you cocksucker!
Wait! Shit. God damn it. Well, this is his kill room. It's fresh. I got here before he could take it down.
Where is the body?
No, I got here in the nick of time. I stopped him from killing him.
You fought Mr. Morgan. Where is he?
No, there was a man, a big motherfucker. He was covered in plastic.
Did you free him?
No, Dexter must have freed him.
Why would the Bay Harbor Butcher do that?
He must have heard me break in.
You broke in.
And you saw him?
No, but I heard his car.
But you didn't see it.
Or him?
No, he drove away. I didn't see him, but I was this close.
I do not understand.
Okay, the man wrapped in plastic on the table, he ran away. He was so terrified that he ran right over me. But he was here.
And why did he run away?
Because he was scared of the Bay Harbor Butcher.
The man who ran, the would-be victim, did you get his name, identification?
It all happened so fast, you know. I made sure to call you. I can describe him. He's big, thick, black hair. Italian, maybe.
Big, thick Italian guy. Sounds like half the cops we work with.
How did you find this place?
I put a tracker in Dexter Morgan's car.
Oh, you had a warrant?
Well, it was just AirPods. I left my AirPods in his car. So I ended up using them to track him.
You broke into his car?
No, he gave me a ride from his apartment. It's a long story. Look at this. Huh? Shit. It was following. Look, I'm not lying. Dexter must have found it. He must have destroyed it. He's smart. Finds himself out of everything. Listen to this. 3:05 p.m. Just arrived. 49th and 6th, Midtown. He's been here for over an hour. It's a salon, laundromat, office buildings. Why are you looking at me like that?
How are we looking at you?
What, you think I put up all this plastic myself?
Strange that you should say that, is it not, Captain Batista?
Now tell him who you are.
I'm Captain Angel Batista, Miami Metro PD. Do you mind? I'm curious how you know this guy.
You mean Mr. Schmidt?
No, it's Dexter Morgan. I worked with him for over 20 years in Miami Metro Homicide.
I know exactly who you are.
And I love it!
Angel, you just couldn't let go. And now, here you are. Here we are. You want a front row seat to see how the Bay Harbor Butcher kills.
I must admit, I've always wanted to see someone like you at work. Charlie, give me the gun. Come on. It's embarrassing.
Angel Batista has threatened my life, my son's life. Now that he's confirmed who I am beyond a shadow of a doubt, he will never give up. And rule number one is, don't get caught. We were partners once. Maybe we can be partners again.
This is for Dukes. It's for Maria. Your bullshit has to stop.
So much for cooperation. There's something poetic about dying at the hands of my lifelong friend. There's no coming back from this. No God that can save him.
I need you to know. I didn't kill Maria or Dukes. I may be the Bay Harbor Butcher, but I promise you I didn't kill them.
It's your fault. And now I'm dying. Because of you. Just like they did.
I'm sorry.
Dexter Morgan.